YouTube. There we go. Go live. All right, we're live. We're live everywhere. Let's do this. So, we're making a randomly generated sprite. So, what we're going to do is, because I want to have lots of pieces change and update, and I'm not a very good drawer, we'll do our best to make a bunch of different modifiers. Okay, that was just a outline. A bunch of different pieces so that we can swap them out and put them wherever we need to. So, it's all about modular in this case. I think for the safety or the sake of my own sanity here, or the safety of the viewers, we are going to keep it away from. I'm just moving some windows around. Keep it away from too intricate, too many weapons, or things like that. Eventually, we will want to build these out to do like full sheets of like tactics-based fighting if we go that route. Otherwise, we're just going to do, hey, you're going to send these guys on a quest. Great, away they go. So I started working kind of on the head here, and I started to add a bit of shading. So what I want to do today is essentially, let's make a bit of a sprite guy. Let's see if we can color it and see if the shading looks okay, and kind of go from there. I want to keep it simple, so I'm only going to do like a shadow color and keep it to that. So we'll just kind of play it by ear here. So let's just finish up the hat here. We're going to grab that. And we know a hat has to have a little bit of shadow. Oh. But that shading should be a bit transparent. I don't think we're going to see much difference because it's on white, but oh, there we go. Nah, that's good. All right, so that's our hat. I like it. All right, we got a beard. Maybe let's just make sure. I want the shading levels to be kind of the same for now. So let's select our beard. Clean up that beard. And fill that again with what we got. Cool. So that's our beard. I guess we got to do mouths and nose and eyes. So let's do that. Is it Control Shift N? It is not. New layer is Shift N. Okay. Let's do eyes 1. Boop, 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 boop. All right, and that's eyes, and then with the head, let's grab that, and boop, 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 boop. And let's do nose. Shift N, cool. Nose 1. Grab that. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Grab this. Go back to the head. Clear that off. And now, perfect. Perfect. All right. We're going. We're doing it. I'm wondering. We've got the beard. Okay, let's do a mouth here. Shift N. Mouth 1. You know what? We'll just do a pursed lip because we don't need to do too much. Hey. All right. Right on. I want to add just a bit of shading. Just so it's not just one tone. Oh, and I guess we need hair. So let's do just a bit of shading on the head. Let's grab our hat and let's grab our shading color. And I feel like that's going to be too dark. Well, oh no, oh no, we've gone too far. He's not doing well. Oh no. Oh dear. You know what? That's great. Um, let's do face accent. Let's do Shift N. Face accent 1. Oh dear. I love it. All right. And we'll just clear that up. Is it B? All right, B. What's eyedropper? It is I. Okay. All right. Wow. That really adds the years on, eh? All right. All right, so we got a face accent. Why not? Then maybe what we'll do is a very light shade. It probably won't be perceptible in our game, but in the head, just to kind of, oops. Oh my word. Just to kind of give it a bit of depth. I don't know what I'm doing. This is probably going to end up giving them a weird beard. Yeah, I don't like that. But you know what? We're going to call it quits here soon. And oh, those are some mighty fine. Yeah. Anyways, let's do hair. Head 1 is there. Cool. Shift N. Hair 1. And honestly, if anyone has any comments, I'd love to know how I'm supposed to be generating these so that I can easily kind of refer back to my work. So let's... You always got to have a spiky hair, eh? Oh, oh, we're gonna do him dirty. We're doing him dirty. You know what? We have to. And then, honestly, just white, I guess, because we're gonna allow choose color. I have a vision in my head, and it's unhinged. But I will not be stopped. So that's the hair. And if we don't, if we have a hat, okay, we'll cover over the hair exactly. That's okay. Let's move that down. Can I reposition? What? How do I raise and lower? I can select multiple. Sorry, I'm just going to constantly keep going. What? What? Hey, what? All right, and now I'm just resizing my window. When you're just so angry. All right. Convert, merge down. What if I just... Didn't think I'd have to use Google for something as simple as this, but here we are. All right. Oh. Okay. Boo. I say boo. All right. We got our hat. We got our hair. Okay, there's a little nugget of hair that pops in. We've got our eyes. We got our nose. We got our mouth. We got our beard. We've got our face accent. We have our head. Okay. And then we got the rest of the body. I don't want to do like finish the owl kind of thing, of where it's just boring placeholder. And we've got a few hours. We've got 3 hours or so in this stream. So we could definitely make something happen here. So let's just put the head in again. This just feels a bit too wide. A little more Gears of War-esque. Well, you know what? Let's just call it body 1, and let's play around with some of this generation, because we don't know how extensive this is going to have to be. Alright. This was our placeholder sketching one, so let's delete that. And let's break this up to legs as well. Legs. Oops. legs. And erase those guys. And grab that. Boop. And boop. 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 So those are the legs, and let's color that in. Legs will always be at the bottom, so let's just string that along and fill white. Perfect. And I'm gonna have to do boots. I don't, yeah, I want to do boots. All right, legs. And then boots 1. So boots. Let's fill G. All right, so that's our boots. These are our legs. So essentially, oh. Wait, what's going on? I'm doing a full erase. Oh. All right. That's just because of the gray square at the back. I got you now. So actually I want, because I'm doing overlaps here, we will do this so that different styles of boots will easily overwrite here. All right, and let's do some shading. Let's get our hat. I don't know if that's going to end up looking like junk, but all right. All right. That's good enough for me. Boots. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to this boot? What did I do? What was I thinking? All right, well. White brush. And that looks right. All right. All right, so boots, just a little less shading on that one. Why not? We got our boots, we got our pants. Oh boy. Let's look at our body. We definitely want to do our arms differently here too. Each one is going to be a different color. So that's what's happening here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's boots. That's boots. Don't do that to boots. Legs. So. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Body one, and let's make shoulders one. Let's make arms one. Hands one. And we'll just leave body one by itself. So, shoulders. Let's trace this out. Boop, 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 boop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just extend it just a bit. All right, shoulders, and then let's fill that. Oops. It was G, I think. Cool. Let's grab the shading. Cool. Whatever. I'm okay with that. All right, shoulders one is done. Arms time. You know what? What if we don't have shoulders? Let's make it so that it doesn't matter. I'm not too sure why that didn't work. Oh. Because I don't have that selected. All right. Arms. Boop. 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 We got that little divide. Got that little divide. All right. And then we're essentially going to do the same kind of form as the shoulders, but we're going to be just a little shy. went that way. That looks right. All right. So let's fill this. Looks identical. Awesome. Shadow time. Is it control? No. Alt? No. Shift? Left and right. Shift Alt? Nope. How do I go up and down with my scroll wheel? The mysteries. The mysteries here. All right. Oops. All right. And then hands. Don't know why I click that every time, but you know, here we are. Hands. Actually, I should probably, just in case. There we go. And white. Boop. And shadows. And what? Just cause. Let's make it almost impossible to distinguish what's going on with these hands. Awesome. All right. So next up is body. So we can erase these guys. And this guy. You know what? Let's give our guy a bit of a V-neck, I think. I'm not liking the shape that this is right now. Oh, I have to have a body torso shirt and body. All right. So let's do shirt. Oops. Nope. I don't know what I pressed there. Control H. All right. Shirt 1. I do. Boop. Oh man, I'm glad I can humor myself. What do I like in that? Do. And then let's cut some of this away. That's not too bad. Awesome. I guess we're giving this man. He loses the definition when he gets in there. This man is ripped. Oh, belly button. All right. That's a little okay because it's a double center. Maybe I should. That's fine. All right, so that's our body. So I need to kind of determine a hue of skin color on its own, but that's fine. And then shirt. Oh, I lost all my details of that shirt. Well, anyways, it was a little messy, so let's get rid of that. And we're going to just draw over it, essentially. So I think we're going to do like a ridiculous V. And just to make sure that I did not... Okay, perfect. Is my face not centered? No, I guess that's okay. And just in case we have some different shaped heads, I just realized I don't know if my shift click would work. Okay, it does. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get rid of the head. Oh, okay. Oh. One, two, up one, and across. So let's fill this in here. Let's clean up. Should have a space there. Well, it's looking all right. Let's add some shading. Honestly, sometimes you just have to do it, eh? Oops. Proceeds to destroy entire document. Sometimes you never know. Give it a few wrinkles here. We could even turn this into accents for the shirts, but that's okay. Okay, so this shouldn't, there shouldn't be anything here, so we should erase this. All right. You know what, for this shirt then, let's just clear that one little... Okay. All right. All right. Look at me knowing how to change. Oh, there we go. Hey. Hey. Nice. Oh, don't. No, not nice. Nice. Look at our little guy. His knees are all buckled in. He's looking a little worse for wear, but he's going to experience a whole lot of color soon. So, let's do a quick Google and see if we can Aseprite separate layers. Or separate. Aseprite? Let's just file, let's save this first. Let's do assets, sprites. Let's call this base model V1. All right. Oh boy, our little guy, he's looking a little worse. Every time I look at him, these legs need to be, something needs to be done. I guess I could expand the boots a bit. Well, whatever. And then export sprite sheet. All right, by rows, by columns, vertical strips, horizontal strips. Packed. All right, if anyone has any input, you can always let me know. Can I make folders? Because if I could make folders, new group, there we go. Oh, I think we're cooking with fire now. We're gonna sit down here. We got lots to take in. All right. There we go. Okay. Gonna make a lot of groups, I think. And then if I were to do export, I can do groups. I guess groups would be best. All right. I think I've got me a workflow. Alt Shift N. My brain. Oops. Oh, that's hands. So if I select Control, oh sorry, Shift Alt N. Oh ho ho ho. Shirts. Let's turn this into bodies. And then, like, oh. So if I do Shift Alt N, Shift Alt N, Shift Alt N, I got 3 groups. But if I double click and I do arms, and I click on group 2, it keeps it up. Ooh. Not arms again, not arms, shoulders. Oh. This isn't bad. I can see why people recommend this. We're working. We're working. I feel like I'm going to regret all this work I'm putting in when I start having to make them move. But for now, this is good. Let's raise that up a bit. All right, boots. Heads. Face accents. Because you know we're going to have to get a patch, an eye patch. Beards, which are different than face accents. Come at me. Mouths. Noses. Moses. Noses. Eyes. Hairs. Hairstyles. Hats. Ho ho ho. And let's do a shift. Oh, don't close that. Let's do, if I do Shift N, I can call this hair 0. And that's just no hair. Maybe should do 2. Let's keep our naming convention and everything like that. Actually, let's change this to hair 2. So we'll change that to 3 because I don't know about hair 1 and hair 2. All right. Now I'm like, can I just... No. I don't know what output file. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Packed. You don't want to ignore empty. Sprite, visible layers. Generate 1 sprite for each layer. Oh my, it's beautiful. Okay. The only thing is that I would love it to be separate based off of group. Wait a minute. For each layer or tag, create one column for each layer. Try to fit all frames in the best way possible. So essentially, I want packed, because that's going to be easiest for me, I think, for Godot. Oh, that's cool. Did I get bigger than... Okay, maybe not. So I gotta roll this groups thing. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's cool. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep saying that's cool for the next little while. I'm just curious why it doesn't update. Oh, previews at 0%. I wonder if somebody's made a quick script. Not that this is like unmanageable, but someone did make a script. All right. Let's download. Let's unzip. Yes, I'd like to extract all. All right, so let's close this. File, scripts, open scripts. I think this would be commands, but let's just quickly look at the documentation. That's me thinking. Oh, I'm slow. All right. I think that's because I downloaded a few other scripts just playing around with it. I think I just do Gatsby because that's the person's name. That's makes sense. And then rescan. Oh ho ho. Export layers. Let's just save. When somebody tells you, hey, you should save, you save. You save right away. Export. All right, output name. Layer groups, layers name, PNG. Group separator. Export a sprite sheet. Let's just quickly. I am not losing all this work. So I'm just going to make a copy. So I am going into my computer documents. Godot, my tavern Godot game, my assets, my sprites, my base model V1. We're just going to copy that guy. And you know what? I'm just going to throw it in my zip folder there that I just downloaded. So I can find it. All right. Let's export. Oh. I'm not going to give you full access, but I will click the next following. This is perfect. Sprites, face accents, beards, mouths, noses, eyes, hairstyles. Did I not see eye hairstyles twice? So I exported 16 layers. Oh. I created folders. Okay, we got arms. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll share my full screen. Or just give me a moment here. Let me. Studio mode. And we will do display capture. and add my camera. Oops. All right, and transition. All right, so we're just having a look here at our exports for that sprite, the script there. So we got arms. I got beard. Body. Yes, I know I could probably open this up in tree view. My concern was hairstyles was empty. Okay, it's opened up. Ooh, but why is it black? Well, we'll find out. Alright, well, everything's loaded in. It just took a little longer, that's all. So, I have all these sprites to compose a person. It's time to go into Godot. We're gonna do it. And I need to see... There's no options here. It always chooses the other display. I think I just need to change that in the profile settings. No, you don't need to keep this open. So anyways, that cool tool, PK Gatsby, Aseprite scripts, very cool. A+. A+. All right, let's just do this. Project settings. Primary screen. Center of screen with mouse pointer. Let's try that. All right. And let's switch over to my Godot. There we go. Oh, and I wanted to flip this. There we go. All right. So we got lots of scripts. Lots of sprites. It's time to generate our little dude. And that's going to be painful. I'm just calling it now. So that's our 2D tactics thing. Okay. So we're generating stats, but we need to generate this little guy. We need to make an instantiated scene. My printer just started going off on its own and has spooked me. I have been spooked. So, let us make this as a scene, and let's call this a UI element and hero 2D sprite. Hero 2D sprite. Let's just copy that and we will open this. Paste that. All right. So, this guy, he's not going to exist any longer. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our guys animating. So, that's going to be a sad thing. So, we'll have to, let's say goodbye to him one last time. All right. Bye, little wavy man. You were a good placeholder. Well, you were a placeholder. You were a placeholder. So, delete that node. We got the 2D sprite. And let's just center the base there. And what I'm going to do is we'll have the sprite build around the center. So, we need some scripts. We need a script to get it. And we need a script to draw it. Now, let's start the long process here. I say long, but it won't be too bad. Scripts. We should be able to, at 6:45 my time, we should be able to get this in before the end. UI, hero 2D sprite. Yeah, that's good. All right. So, function set hero. And we'll call this hero stat block, I guess. Oops. And let's make a var hero stat block. And hero stat block equals, oops. Let's call it new hero stat block. Just in case we, oops, call it again or whatever. I'm just going to say it's essentially that. All right, and then we're going to need on ready, we're going to call update hero look. Update hero look, and let us add in new hero stat block, just in case we add things that you can change the looks of, and we will over whatever it's called. So, oops. Yeah, that's right. All right. And let's add a bunch of sprites. So if I end up doing it, I think what I would do is I would do columns of the same thing moving. So I wouldn't create a bunch of animations. Would I do tweens? Well, we can redo it if we need to. But let's do this. So essentially, we want the thing that's going to be hidden the most at the back, and then we build off of it. So, body. And then shirt. No. Shoulders. No. Arms, hands. And boots go over. So next is hands. Is there a hotkey to rename? F2. Arms. Shoulders. Shirt. Pants. So legs. Oops. Legs. Let's just do boots. Oops. And shirts. And then head. Let's just depluralize shirts. Head. And then we do mouth. Oh, this is captivating. I'm just listing off parts. Mouth. Let's do eyes. Nose. Face accent. No, beard. Let's do beard. Then face accent. And then hair. Oh, I'm so close. And then hat. I think that's it. So, let's see here. We've got arm, we got beard, we got body, we got boots, we got eyes, we got face accent, hairstyle, hands, hats, head, legs, mouth, nose, shirts, shoulders. We got that all. Let's change this to hairstyles for future Connor's sake. So, and I'm just going to do bar body hero components. And I'm going to call this collect hero component nodes. That's the easiest way. It's enum time, boys, I think. Enum. Hero components. Body. Hands. Arms. Shoulders. Legs. Boots. Shirt. Head. Mouth. Eyes. Nose. Beard. Face accent. Hair. Style. And hat. So we got the components for that. Let's make a quick function. Because we already can see a few things going on here. We need to update. Let's just hide that right now. We need to update the hero look, which is a full thing. But we're going to end up passing a bunch of different values for when things are calculated. So what we will want to do is function update single sprite, and we will take an enum body part, which is a, can I just do hero components? Can I just claim that as that? Oh, maybe I can. Maybe it won't like it. And then I guess path of sprite. Will you accept this? Oh, ho, ho. That's nice. Okay. So we've got body part, hero component, and then essentially var hero nodes, hero part nodes. Just copy that. I wonder, can I just do on ready? And then have that equal because these are just essentially numbers. This doesn't look promising. Expect identifier or string as a Lewis style dictionary key. Key equals value. This might be okay. I guess we can only find out once I am done. And if anyone sees that I'm just going to be like jumping off of a cliff or anything like that in terms of, you know, not really doing what I should be doing, you guys let me know. Boots. Shirts. Head. Mouth. I don't know why I'm looking at my node selection here. I already know. Eyes. Nose. Beard. It should have been disappearing. Let's cut this. Function. Define nodes. Hero part nodes equals I thought I would need those. Oops. Oh, come on. Why do you hate me so? Oh, you know what? All right. Awesome. So I can now define these hero components. I know the node that they're in, and essentially update single sprite would be hero part nodes, body parts, dot texture. Just because I'm not 100% on the commands here, I'm just going to do body, and this will be texture equals, I think it's just load, and then what you would load is the path of sprite. All right. All right, so that's working. Upload that as the hero stat block. So set hero stat block equals that. So let's maybe change this up. So new hero stat block for I in key hero stat block. Oh, new hero dot keys. And let's just have a quick look at our stat blocks. We had to generate which was in scripts, classes, hero generator. Sprite head. Let's start adding to it. Do I want to throw sprite in front of it? Head, hands, arms, shoulders, legs, boots, shirt, head, mouth, eyes, nose, beard. These are all values that would not affect us. The only thing would be a problem is the 1, 2, 3 for enum. So let's, I feel like if I just grab, this is going to be easier. Hero generator. Oops. Yeah, excuse me. All right. I need to make everything plural, don't I? No, let's keep it separate. All right, so we get a new hero. For sprite key in sprite keys, we are rounding with a random range of 0 to 10, eh? So, let's make a new static function. Find upper limit. Find max sprite number. Find max sprite count. Find max sprite style. There we go. Style count. And we're going to pass along a sprite lookup key. And we're going to return back an integer. Ooh. Var. I'm just going to call total style count equals 1 or 0. And return total style count so we don't get any errors for that. And we are going to do a lookup sprites. Yeah, so we're going to do some directory looks. Var open directory equals dir access. Dot open. Copy path. Sprites. Let's pluralize birds, shirts, heads, mouths, eyes, noses, beards, accents, hairstyles, hats. And I'm not doing too much with dir access here, so we will open dir. I guess if open dir has directory exists. Aha. And nope. We'll pass the sprite lookup key. We'll just make sure that's a string so people are aware. And people meaning me. And we'll just do quick a moment. And else is print error. Could not find sprite directory for and sprite lookup key. So we have a little error because I'm not too familiar with this, and also I think it's good because if we're doing Android, the directory access might have a little bit of wonkiness. So if it does look up files, open directory dot Okay, so we can get current directory and drive in directories. Get files. Oh shoot. I have to count the sprites. No, it separates them. I feel like I want them in a full sheet. Well, it's 7 o'clock. Let's just do this. So I want to open. Oops, no. Sprite lookup key. And total style count equals open directory dot get files dot size. I guess so. All right. So I should always have one and whatever. Perfect. And because I'm naming these guys one and forwards, should always start with one. And my arms is actually saved as arms one. So I can continue with that. And find max sprite count. Oops. Getting used to this new keyboard and it's driving me up the wall sometimes. Copy, paste, sprite key. And I believe I need to do a +1 on that. So, we have all this information. I can pull this elsewhere. So, we are generating a random number and we're providing that number 1 through however many we have to pull up. I know I need to re-edit that code, but that's fine for now. Let's open up our code here. Oh, let's save first. And new here are stat block.keys. So let's just var sprite keys equals hero generator dot sprite keys. And that way, if we change our hero generator and how we generate the keys, that will change as well. So then for sprite keys, because I don't need all the other info. Do I need to really parse it though? It doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, it does. We'll say it does. So for I and sprite keys, if new here stat block dot has, you know what, let's tell it that it is going to be a dictionary, so you can stop guessing. Has I, we also know if hero stat block, sorry, if this equals that, does not equal, this is when we do the magic. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. Wait, what are your problem? What's your problem? Expected closing. Oh. There you go. All right. If new hero stat block has I. Hero stat block I equals new hero stat block I. And we'll parse through that all. And that's good. Now, when we're ready to update the hero look, we can just pass that along. And we can use the sprite keys again to parse through that. And it will give us a number. But I need a path of the sprite. Let's in the hero generator, do I just save the paths? That's a lot of strings though. So let's call var base path equals sprites. So essentially, the one, we are updating hero look. We are parsing through this. So for I in new hero stat block, dot keys, I guess, actually. So we're parsing through the keys of the hero stat block, and we're updating single sprite, and we're doing the enum. Which also would equal the position. Maybe not. Yes, it would. Update single sprite. I have the string. It's a bit hacky if I did it where I just counted where my array position was. I guess I do a match. Are we doing a match? Var. Can I just match? It's going to make it real messy reading. So let's make it a function. Function get enum from sprite key, and we get sprite key string, and that's going to be an output of an int because it's an enum, and we're returning a match of sprite key let's just copy and paste. Here, generator. I did bodies that way. Oh, I'm disappointed in myself. All right, well, rename. Bodies. Like the bodies hit the floor. Rename. Bodies. I think that's it. This is why we want to eliminate as much of this back and forth as possible. Excuse me. All right. Return. Body. Can I just do body? Or do I need to do hero components? No? All right. Let's bump this, delete that. Let's control R, comma to colon, place. Boop. Let's remove that replace because that's going to be dangerous. Let's copy return. Hands. Surely to goodness I have to do hero components dot hands. Not too sure why it's allowing me to do the other one. So let's just try it. Arms. Body, hands, arms, shoulders. Okay, so yeah, it matches up with the side there. Shoulders, legs. Oops. Boots. Shirt. head, mouth, eyes, noses, nose, beard, face, accents, hair, style, hat, expected to returned 1. Okay, so we definitely need to add this guy, which we can easily copy paste. In fact, return, oops, return boop, boop. All right, and then we need an else. I assume it's just like this. Else, print error. Hero generator is different than what hero 2D sprite is expecting. And we return a 0. Oh. Well, with return, all right. So now we can get enum from sprite key. Oh, it's been a long time coming here. And that's going to be I. And then, essentially, we're going to take our base path plus our I plus our I guess I again dot PNG. Oh, this keyboard. Dot PNG. Oh, but between that, we are including our hero stat block because this is going to be our number I, and we need to make sure this is a string. And that generates the file. So we're going to update each one. And what I'm going to do here is just for visuals right now. So we're setting hero, we're updating the hero look. That's fine. We're updating our single sprite with the path of the sprite. The texture, we're not using process. We're just have a lot of definitions going on here, but this is pretty simple here. Let's just quickly look at our 2D and let's throw some stuff on the board and make sure it looks fine. Arms. Beard. Boots. Eyes. Okay, this is already looking all right. Yeah, it's keeping its position and everything like that. So let's just get head. And let's get legs. And that gives us the full kind of shape. All right, we will save. And our hero window. Yes, we kind of knew it was going to be pretty small. Because we're already... Are we not scaling him? Oh, no. All right. He'll be shrunk down again. We've got some more work to do on him, but at least we're testing to make sure it comes out. And we need to do random color generator too. Kind of forgot about that. All right. So next up, we're happy with that. We want to kind of hide these values now. So let's just clear out the textures. Boop. No, don't do that. Just clear. Legs. Clear. Boots. Clear. All right. Beard. Clear. Eyes clear. And head clear. Cool. All right, so we need, for the hero sprite, we have, let's just break it, let's make it easier on us. Let's do var skin tone equals a color. Will be a color. Var top color let's just bottom color, boots color, hair color, eye color, hat color, I think. All right, so bottom color. Oh my word. No, I need it. I need, just because I'm Canadian, we got to have the U. Hair color, eye color, hat color. So We could just do a random integer generator between, what is it, 256 to 0? 3 times. I think. I guess I don't want black. And I don't want pale white. Though pale white could be kind of cool. Oh, what's this? Create color from HSV values. All right, well, let's use this. HSV to RGB. So I was trying to get some fireworks. Okay, let's switch this over here to my workspace. Alright, so I was trying to make some fireworks of random colors for a game using particles, but they were often getting too dark using RGB. I remember that I could use a random hue and keep saturation value at maximum to get the effect I wanted. But Godot doesn't have a way to create a color from HSV values, although it says so on the docs. I did a little digging on the internet and I managed to adapt an algorithm I found for another language, and it worked wonders. So I thought I'd share it here in case anyone needs it. So apparently we got the HSV values and the alpha being 1. So RGB. So we're doing a match. We're taking I, which is the floor of H, times 6. F is H times 6 minus I. So that's the difference between H, the hue, and the floor, so the rounding. P equals V. Sorry, where's V? Am I losing it? Oh, I'm passing V. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so then I could have the same darkness that I would expect. The only thing is I don't get the darker colors. So I could... It looks like PQT, VTP. Oh, all right. So he definitely could switch this to a matrix here, but he's mixing those ranges up. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Yeah, it'd be 5. And you're returning RGBA. All right. Well, I don't know how it's going to save necessarily, but I think that's going to work. It might be a bit too bright, but we can also play with the... We can also provide random values. So we'll keep the quotes to it, and we'll play around with it. We might have to make our own little guy, but Godot. So generate hero generator, and let's do region, color, generator, and call that end region. Oops. Well, I gotta do it anyways. Boop, 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 boop. All right. 1. Oops. One. Match. This is 2. And these, don't do that. Don't do that. This is 3s. All right, so we're generating a color HSVA, and we're gonna call the we're gonna modify these color too. So let's just quickly have a look here at visibility, and we're gonna do self-modulate just cause. Oops. So HSV 0, 0, 100, 255. I think that's just one then, isn't it? Oh, it says that. Yeah, I think this is, they've just increased it by 100%, so it's percentages. Well, we'll try it. We'll do it. I kind of want to randomize the V from 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. Let's do 0.5. So I need to generate colors. Woo! And we generally need these guys. Skin tone, top color. Oh, the skin tone's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to find something to do skin tone generation, but let's just try it. Our guys can be green and blue. It's a fantasy world. I kind of want them in their own little world. Sprite color. Yeah, let's give them a sub generation. New hero. Sprite. Equals sprite key. And then let's make another constant. Constant sprite color keys. equals we'll paste those and skin oops skin oh my word skin tone. All right. Well, let's just do it live. What? Why would I want that? Top color. Oh, top. No, stop it. Bottom. Let's just comment this out in case this is what's causing the problems. Boot. There you go. Okay. Hair. Eye. And hat. I think that's it. Top, bottom, skin tone, top, bottom, boot, hair, eye, hat. All right, perfect. So then we'll do the same thing for the sprite color keys. And let's just boop. For sprite color key and sprite color keys. New hero. Sprite. Colors. Equals. Sprite color key. Equals. HSV to RGB. And essentially I'm doing 0. Am I doing 0? I guess 1. V is 1. Right? Because I'm doing max, aren't I? Floor is H times 6. Let's just make sure that they're cool with us using it. Oh yeah, so we're not doing any random bits on it, so I can do a random number on HSV. Oops. Random 1. For some reason, I'm immediately concerned. Why is that 359? I could use a random hue and keep saturation value at maximum. Okay, so yeah, I can, S and V can be 1. And the range of hue, so range of H in HSV is 1 to 179. And value range is 255. So I'm confused on why it's okay, 360. Okay, so that's the actual wheel. All right, well, let's just do 359 because that's what we're working with. So 359, we can choose the random hue on that. And I don't think we can do fractions. Yeah. It's a full. This is 100. I like full colors. Let's do full colors, but then we can do darker. Oh, but I lose the white. Hey, BK Dev. Does it not? Honestly, I wanted a very specific set of colors. I want to be able to control it. You know what? That's a really good question. Let's go on to our friend Google. Let's switch over scenes here. All right. Godot random color. And you know what? If this is going to work, then random color in Godot engine. If there is a function within color, then egg is on my face. Blend, clamp, darkened from HSV. I know that's fine. Yeah, okay, so I could just have done from HSV. I think I was using old code. Yeah, so if I just did from HSV, that's fine. All right, well, let's do hero generator. This isn't actually doing anything random, which I thought it was going to hopefully help me do, but clearly not. Let's remove that. And let's just do function get random color. Thank you for that. If watching me bang my head against the wall was painful, thank you for letting me stop that. All right, let's switch back over. All right, so get random color. I don't even care right now. I can pass modifiers into that later. We just want to get something up and running. So essentially, I'm returning color dot okay. I'm using it's from HSV. And this hue can be random. I kind of want a range for V. Because I think that's going to be really washed out real quick. So let's do, and I don't want black, like pitch black. So then let's do let's do 0.4 at the most. So it's over here. Rand F range 0.4 to 1.0. And this guy, we'll just do rand F. And just in case you're not, thanks for that was removed, that unneeded code. All right, so and then we want it always at 1. We're not playing around with the alpha. So I think that should be okay. I'm not too sure what kind of results. I don't play around with color too much. This is actually the first time I'm doing color changes to the script here. So get random color. Oh, and I need to make that static. All right. So now my class is going to call that. We're going to get some sprite colors and sprites. And we will now need to parse because we are now adding a dictionary to the dictionary. We will need to now parse this in set hero. So cool. If it doesn't, that's fine. Sprite keys equals sprite keys for I in sprite keys. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 ifs here. So if new hero stat block dot has sprite and sprite, and we will turn sometime to enumerate those. If new, and then we need to do color too. So let's just copy this. Sprite color keys, sprite color keys. Save. There you go. For I in sprite color keys, and make sure it has sprite color. This keyboard, it's nothing wrong with the keyboard. It's because it's very different. It's like it's a wireless keyboard. It's not that expensive, but it's a little different than what you was usually using. And though the home row, of course, is kind of the same, it's just got a different feel. All right. Anyways, you don't need to know about that. sprite color. I think that's what I called it. Just double check. Sprite colors. Let's do singular. All right, so we've got the if has sprite color for I and sprite colors, new hero stat block. Sprite color has I, and then we are writing it here. We should definitely. No, there's no overlap. It's fine. We can call those. That's fine. And these components we won't be using, but it helped us visualize it. So we've got the sprite colors and we've got the sprites. They're all coming in. We've got it into the one dictionary. We can call it by sprite color, by this guy. So update new hero look. Hero components.body. So we got the path of the sprite and the body part. It's time for us to do a little bit of looking. We're going to do another match because Godot has match 4.0. We're going to abuse that till, I don't know, till somebody tells us to stop. So let's do skin tone. Anyways, so match. We're going to match the body part. And essentially, if it equals at least for now, body. Oh wait, I'm doing groups. Yeah, let's just skin tone. Having a hard time with pasting here, apparently. So skin tone is body, or just do if statements. It'd be easier to read. If I equals this, this, or this. Well, whatever. Dot self self. Dang it. Let's just do body, and it's self modulate would equal. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Equals. Skin. Equals hero part, hero components, skin tone. Can I do or here? Let's just see. Expected expression after or. Okay, well, that's promising. Or hero body component hands. Oh, or hero component dot. Oh, it's not hero components. Hands, body, and head, I guess. Arms doesn't have anything for skin tone. No, beard would have its own color too. All right, so head. We're almost there. And this would be the hero stat block. And tops. Here, components dot arms, or hero components dot shoulders and shirt. Dot shirt. And that will be top. Just a little concerned that that wasn't autofilling. All right. All right. Just be hero component dot legs. Bottom. And let's just boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom, boot, hair, eye, and hat. And boots, hair, hairstyle, yeah. And eyes, and hat. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9. Oh, I've missed. Beard. How could I miss beard? No, it's hairstyle. Oh, I need to throw in hairstyle. Or that's why we counted. That's why we counted. Dot beard. So we got arms, hands, shoulders, legs, boots, shirt, head. Okay, mouth doesn't have a color. Eyes, nose, beard. Now we won't have any color change. Or at least I hope not. I just realized, you ever have a moment where you just realize I've made an obsession? Obsession is not the word. Assumption. I've made a assumption that I did not check when I was generating my little guy for my placeholder. We've got our little body. Oh, thank goodness. My black outline stays black. Oh, oh. And the shading works. Hey, Wills. Arg. Oh, okay. So that works. We made an assumption. It was one of those like, oh yeah, I read that that's what you do, but I never checked it. So that's good. So I think we're getting close to like having some output here visually. Let's go back to our script. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Face accent. I guess I'm using that as skin tone. Yeah, I'm using that as skin tone. We'll throw it in for now. We're not, yeah, not sold on it, but we've made it so this is can be a bit modular. Hero components dot skin face accent. All right, so that's everything. All right, so this is where I'm going to obsess over a few bits here. We're updating the sprite. We're matching the body part. We're self-modulating. And we're setting it to that color. We're pulling that information off. We're generating a bunch of stuff. We're passing along the hero stat block as we would expect fully. I think we're ready to pass along the set hero command in the actual the window, which is exciting. So let's define that node, because I do like defining nodes in here. On ready, var 2D sprite node. Here 2D sprite. All right. Update hero. So every time the hero gets updated, we will generate a new set. So let's I guess I'm just passing the value, eh? So sprite node dot set hero, and should be able to just copy over the hero displayed because we're just taking that full value. Every time the hero is set and updated, then and visually it will update heroes. All right, we're gonna watch it break. Let's watch it break and figure out what's going on wrong, because I can't imagine I ran this right the first time. Oh, before I run it, stop it. Before I run it, we need to update our hero button. So we need to delete this node, because there's two ways we can see this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that right away. All right, that's the guy. So let's instantiate that scene in this space. It's in UI, hero 2D sprite. We could delete it now. And this guy's going to be a bit small. I think the other one we upped him by 3 scale. Oh, if it's going to be huge, it's going to be huge. All right. So, if you are watching in the chat box below, or sorry, the output box, you're going to see a lot of text come in. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm using an AWS S3 bucket, and then processing my Excel sheet essentially into a DynamoDB table so that I can update everything live. I just remembered I have to restart this. And let's just reset the game here, restart the game. Because my player data, my hero data will not have colors. So we'll just start from scratch. So we'll just pour our drinks. And we get a stupid amount of money for our debugging purposes. Pour drinks. And this should be enough. I'm actually getting nervous. I'm like, come on. All right, our roster will be empty, and that's fine because we don't have anyone here. All right, my art's not very good, so we'll bear with me here, but let's expand this just a bit. All right. Anyways. All right. Well, that broke a lot faster than I expected. All right. Ready's update. Oh, well, because I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Purchased hero. Generate the hero. New window is set. Yeah. And then, silly me, I don't set hero in that second instance that I made. So, wait, no, that's my hero button, but I didn't do that either. All right. So I did that for my hero button, but I didn't do it for my higher heroes. Sometimes I wonder. So we are using the hero window. So hero window is being set. Oh, wait, what? Update heroes. Oh. I'm calling update heroes when it's ready, not on set. So when I'm calling update heroes, here displayed is being set, but it's already hitting ready in my this guy. And I got nothing to do. So we need to update hero. We need to not update the hero look. on ready. Now we can set it, because this node will always be generated before anyone else comes to it. I think. We'll find out. Theoretically, my save... Oh, wouldn't have happened. All right. So nothing on the roster yet. That's fine. And higher. Oh, my breakpoint. Okay. So I got my sprite color key. Oh, okay. So, what I was looking at here is in my sprite color key, I can scroll this up here. This is a real rookie move, but, you know, embrace it. In my hero displayed, so my sprite, I have sprite key is just 2. My sprite color is just a single color. What's happening is on my generate, so I'm just going to pull up my hero generator. I should be doing new hero sprite equals that, and then I should do the same for this one here, or at least this is how it did it in like old Godot. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, shout out. If I'm spewing invalid information, but I think this will get me what I'm looking for, where I have a list of other values within that. So now if I refresh, we'll slowly work through these problems. I threw a lot in without even templating anything, so, you know, it is what it is. Guildhall, Adventures Inn, higher, and we'll hit our thing again, and in hero displayed, oh, look at that. So, once again, I don't know if it's very visible. He realizes that the game might be covering over some of it, but nope. In my nodes here of hero displayed, see now my sprite is 15 values, and my sprite color a little more towards the blue, but I think that's okay. So let's just quickly look. The set hero is working. We're just going to pass through some of this. Let's get, all right. So we didn't break. Oh, we did break. Invalid index on bodies. So our hero stat block is null. Bodies, sprite. Set hero. So new hero. Oh, no. That should be... All right, so this is once again the same thing, is if I'm storing things underneath sprite and then underneath sprite color, that's the issue, right? But Here stat block is null and not a dictionary. So here I was trying to assign it as if it was already a dictionary, and I keep doing an array. So now I've got an empty dictionary. We got it solved. That part. All right. 295th time is a charm. Buy these. Adventures in. Hire. All right. Okay. On base dictionary. So I've already instantiated the hero stat block. Find sprite keys. So do I just need to... Well, let's just try it. If hero stat block is empty, I don't think I should have to do this, but we'll just try. If it's empty, hero stat block equals I let's just see what happens. This is how we learn. Else, here's that block. I feel like that's wrong. Until somebody tells me otherwise. Or Godot spits out a problem. Let's buy these and then pour another drink. My pour drink causes a save function to happen. And higher and D tier. That's fine. We can skip that. Sprite has. So we've got all of our information that we would expect. If hero stat block equals a blank dictionary. Invalid get index body. So I'm doing the wrong index here then issue. Oh, that's painful. All right. All right, that's painful. That's on me. That's on me. So, what's happening is this is still requiring the sprite. I forgot to copy and paste that in. And let's do the same over here. All right. All right, this is what I get for trying to do it too fast. Adventures in, higher. Okay, we got a different error, which is fine. Get index of 0. Body 6. How did I get 6? All right, so my generator for file names is wrong. So my directory that I thought was going to maybe be a bit wrong is not working. My body part is 0, which is a hero component, which is body. So that matches up with what we want. And we should be getting this as a body. Hero part nodes. Invalid index 0 on base dictionary. I feel like I've had a very long day today. And for whatever reason, I'm not making the connections I need to be making. So, it's turning it into a string. And that's what I was worried about. All right. Assuming I can get away with this then. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Hey, okay. So we still need to work at the hero generator. But as it's loading in, we can kind of play around with it. So let's continue. Adventures in, higher. All right, so hero generator is different than what hero 2D is expecting. We made those errors, so we know exactly where that is. And that's fine. So that means we are getting different values here than what we would expect. Okay, so we've got two things we need to fix that we are aware of. So we were not getting these. Let's put a break on that. And let's have a look at our hero generator. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to pull the directory access. I'm opening it up, and then I'm looking to see getting the files and the size. Now it got up to 6. So that makes me feel like this isn't working exactly how I want. So let's break this as well. And we can start. And I just want another timer just so I can make sure that my numbers are going up even after we close the game and save and exit. So we are going to generate, and we're going to break on our generate first. All right, so I'm looking up bodies in my open directory. And what do I see in my node? Included when navigating directory. Okay. So, open directory. So, bodies does exist. I'm opening up bodies. And on the left here, we can open it up here. Sprites and bodies. So this is bodies. Currently the style count is 0. Now I'm getting total count, get files.size. with that, it is 7. So I've got directories here. I'm not including hidden. So let's paste some stuff. Print open dot get to current directory. We're going to see if it moves. And then we are going to see the get files after we call the and that way we can see what's going on. And I should have continued so I could try the other stuff. But anyways, continue. And anyone who's dropping by, do you think that I should put on like lo-fi free tunes? Or should I just keep it to silence because other people listen to stuff? So, hire and D tier. We're going to break it off of the directory. And let's just output asset sprites. Exactly where we expect. And then I'm going to open up that sprite directory. So with that, did not open. Oh, because I'm not equaling it. Okay. Okay. I assume that's what I need to do then? That feels weird. But one, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay. Oh, because I can't see those because they're not assets that would be recognized by Godot. Okay, so that makes sense. That's something to remember, and I need to rejig this because that's going to be a problem with hidden files and stuff like that too, I think, or if anything else lives there. It makes me a bit nervous. So we will continue here, and let's just throw that there. So back to debugger, and let's check on the next one. So this is matching the sprite keys. So sprite keys is bodies. We go for the update hero look. The keys is a string. Get enum from key. That makes sense. Bodies. Return hero component body. Okay, that's right. And that passes, so that's good. So this one didn't work. Skin tone. Of course it wouldn't. because I haven't added it. So we don't need these guys anymore. That was used for just health. We've done sprite color, and we're combining it all together. We're running the colors through. We're updating the PNGs that we've got. We're getting the enum for the color so that we could do this. But we don't have the things for like skin tone and stuff like that, because of course we don't. So we will need this. And we will need to do I guess, am I doing it that way? We're doing it that way. Skin tone. Top, bottom, boot, hair, eye, and hat. Top, bottom, boot, hair, eye, hat. Don't need that anymore. Hat color. Congratulations, you guys got color added to it. Just because plural versus not plural is not a great descriptor. Though I'm getting a nagging feeling like I didn't need to do that. So we got the sprite colors. We're updating the hero look. We're the new hero stat block keys, which we don't need to do necessarily. We're just doing hero components. But we try to do that to make it easy. Oh boy, I end my stream at 9 and I am puckered from today, and I'm definitely making a lot of mistakes I don't need to make. But essentially what I'm getting here is that I'm running through the keys, but I've added a bunch more keys because I can. And I'm realizing I've combined them all, which I don't have to do. If I were to keep them separate, that would be best. Just a lot of silly goofs here. All right, so we're generating the stat block. We're putting it in its own little dictionary again. So now when I'm updating the hero look, I can do two things. I'm getting the enum from the sprite key, but now I'm only doing it for sprite because I'm really only worried about the oops. I'm really only worried about the essentially grabbing those PNGs. It's when I'm updating the single sprite when I do the colors. So when I'm doing the colors, so I'm adding the texture, and then this guy handles the colors. And the colors will equal sprite colors. Let's just copy that because I'm tired enough that that's going to be a mistake and a thing. All right, so we've separated those out. Let's just make sure we're not new here, stat block. So this should be sprite. New hero sprite blocks, new hero sprite blocks. Okay. So that looks good. I'm going to have to do a happy dance in my chair soon if I can get this working. 8:51. All right. That's what I thought. That didn't make sense on being able to do that. So let's have a quick look at directory access. Lookup symbol. Absolute path. Static methods only support absolute paths. I assume that affects me because I'm in a class function. Okay. That would be I'm a static function, a method. I think that's what it refers to. All right. I think then if I do open directory plus sprite lookup key, and let's just be explicit. Absolute. Oops. Exists. Makes. Okay. No. Okay. Just open. All right. Let's try it now. So sprite lookup key is bodies. We know that to exist. And what's the output? Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's this. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this. Let me be wrong on this. Adventures in higher D tier. All right. Let's just... We're just going to do equals open plus that. Let's see what happens. I feel like if I just read a bit more, I would have found out that thing I can navigate elsewise. All right, so I'm in bodies now. Cool. So my total style count is 2. In bodies? I have bodies 1. Let's look at new hero. We've got bodies will have been saved at this point. Sprite bodies is 1. It should be 1. But it might not be the next time. So let's just do that. Skip. Total style count is 2. All right, and let's just see what the files are. The import. The import. It will always be double. And that is why I was afraid to count this. So, we will always divide it by 2. And this is not cool. I think I can just do that, right? All right. So that's should be resolved. So, adventures in higher D tier. So we're in bodies. Let's just go into it here. So total style count is 2, and now we should go to 1. Awesome. And let's skip through a few, and we'll make sure it makes sense. Okay, Viga Lacaire. I'm like, I hope you survive. All right. So not a +1. So it should be 1. Ventures in higher D tier. Oops. We'll do a few. All right, and now we can pull up Sprite. Bodies are all 1. Cool, that's making sense. We only have a few things that could be 2. So I'm just curious. if we are going to get it to. Its hair is really the, and yeah, hair is really the only thing. Hairstyles is 2. All right, so that's working. Oh, oh yeah, we're on it. We're on our way now. And invalid, get index skin tone because I put it in the front, and that's not where it belongs. All right, it's 9 p.m. I'm gonna give myself 5 to 10 minutes to get this sorted. We are so close. Ventures in. Higher. D tier purchase. It's beautiful. We don't have a shirt. We have the eyes. We have our weird bow-legged legs. Sorry, it's not weird that they're bow-legged. It just they look unnatural to the proportion of the body. And we have boots that are of a different color. I'm missing my head. So let's have a quick look here. Roster. Where did I store it? No, it won't be there. It will be signboard planks. It'll be down past. All right, 1 second. So roster is throwing it in. Move child to 1 to signboard margin. Yeah, that's what I thought. Roster. Signboard margins. All right, well, let's hire hero. Hire. Oh, no, not hire. Roster. Okay, our little guy didn't show up there, but that's okay. We got some stuff working. Let's hire another guy. Let's hire another little buddy. The pants are changing color. Nothing else is changing, but the pants are. And that's exciting. So let's have a quick look here. But we, like, proof of concept, things are happening. I didn't hide any of these. I don't have sprites hidden about. I have a head. Didn't pause on that, so we're still parsing it. So let's pause it on this update and let's just, we'll hire that hero. That's one more. So we got bodies, hands, arms, shoulders, legs, boots, shirts, heads, mouths, eyes, noses, beards, face accents, hairstyles, and hats. And if I look into the thing, we're gonna focus on heads here. Head 1. I think I figured it out. I think I broke the code. We have heads. but this is head. Let's just make sure they all match up. I'm okay with making these plural if it makes my life easier. Mouths 1, mouths 2, noses 2, whatever. Shoulders is plural. Hats is not plural. And I don't think I'm going to take the time to I'll end up not. Yeah. I should have just kept the name the same. I'll end up not reminding myself that I need to update this in my Aseprite or whatever it's called. Oh my word, I just copied that. So the next time I do an export, it's going to be like, what is going on here? Let's just copy and rename. All right. Face accents. Eyes will be plural. Boots will be plural. Beards will not be. And arms will be plural. So now, if I refresh, it may have even fixed it in the game itself without having to refresh, but let's find out. Because now I'll also check to see if my saving is working the way we expect it to work. I don't suspect it will. Oh, okay. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, no. What happened, my man? All right. The face accents will be on. Okay, they're both, I assume, black and white. Okay. I'll assume that's slightly wrong because we had color before. Oh, look at his little face. And his shirt's not coming in. Oh, because it's a 2 and not a... All right, rename. Shirts. All right. Hey, he's got his little shirt now. And we got a little green shadow from the hat. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. I don't know why my tops aren't working for colors. And my top. Hero parts, sprite color, top. It's not failing. Oh. Body part. Top, bottom, boot, hair, eye, hat, skin tone. My skin tone's not kicking in either. So my ores don't work. Anything that's an ore. All right. Let's quickly make it unholy here. Boop. Oops. Boop. All right, and finally this guy. Oh, I'm curious why that didn't report an issue. It makes me think I could have just done commas instead of ors. This is this is going to be resolved later. I can just let you know that. But that should resolve the match issue we were getting. He's purple and all the colors have come in and the shirt matches and the pants and the boots don't have to. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I need more gold. I must collect all these sad men. All right. We got some more gold. Let's get some. Oh my word, look at him. He's beautiful. He's so sad. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes. Well, it's working. So it's 9. Oh, dear. So 9:11. It's time for me to head out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the feedback there, BK Dev and Will Zarg, um, or saying hello, Will Zarg. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any comments, I leave the stream open so that any chats can come in or anything like that. But I do appreciate it. And, I hope everyone has a good evening. And I'd definitely be interested. Should I have music on the background?